Hello, hey, Kat Miller here. I hope you are doing really well and having an amazing week. In this video, I'm going to share with you the strategy that gets me clients 3 times faster than posting on social media. So I want to share with you how to grow your coaching business, how to get more money in your bank account, how to make a bigger difference in people's lives. And I'm sharing how you can do this by speaking about what you love, sharing your knowledge, bringing together a community of like-minded people. And this is for you if you really want a successful coaching business and you want a reliable system to get clients anytime you want them. Maybe you're doing a lot of different things in your coaching business. You're doing a lot of content creation, posting emails, social media, and maybe you're getting clients here and there, but it's taking a lot of time. And you'd love to earn a higher income and you'd love to speak about what you love and provide massive value to your community. And this is also for you if you really value connection, you are an action taker, and you also really want to have amazing clients be attracted to you in your business. So if that's you, you are in the right place. If you're here with me live, please say hello. Please pop a hashtag live or a hashtag replay if you're watching the replay. So good to have you here. Please make comments. I always really appreciate when you interact, and I always love to know who's here. And I'd love to hear your thoughts as we're going through this video. So if you are serious about growing your coaching business, if you have a lot happening in your life and you don't want to, I guess, do endless sales calls and endless, daily posting every single day on social, excuse me, but you want more of the right clients. You want a way of enrolling multiple people at once into your program. Then this is the way to get numerous clients in one single session without having to reach out to any strangers, without having to even do any sales calls. The best way to fast track the time it takes to get clients is to enroll multiple people at once. And this is a reliable way of getting clients. It's a predictable system. I've analyzed it in comparison, excuse me, excuse me, I haven't spoken much today, in comparison to multiple other strategies over many years, and this always comes out on top. It's the best way to do it, which is by running online events. It is by far the most effective strategy you can do. And in this video, I want to show you how I came up with this 3x. So the reason it's 3x faster or more, I want to explain the breakdown. I really looked into everything that I'm doing in my business and how long it takes me to get clients, and all the other methods. So this is a way to leverage your time, have an asset that you can use over and over again for helping people. Excuse me, I don't know what's wrong with my voice today. And having a reliable system that you can use for years to come. So if you don't have an online event, if you've heard about it, but you don't actually have an online event that's working for you at the moment, that's converting into clients, there are 4 main problems that you'll probably face. Before I go into those main problems, I want to kind of explain the way that I think about getting clients, because there are so many ways of getting clients and a lot of people get overwhelmed, but I like to keep things super simple. So there are 3 parts to getting clients, and I call these the ABCs. Super easy, super super simple to break it down. So the ABCs, the A is attract. The first thing we've got to do is attract the right clients to you. Number 2, or the B, is build trust. So we've got attract clients to you. The B is build trust. And the C is convert. So the C is convert them into clients. So attract, build trust, convert. Super easy to remember, right? So if you don't have a system to attract, a system to build trust, and a system to convert, you're missing one of the ABCs. And the ABCs are the fundamentals of getting clients. So if you don't have an online event, here are 4 problems that you'll probably face. Number 1, the first problem is only using time-consuming methods. if you don't have an event, you have to rely on endlessly posting content or doing other time-consuming methods like trying to work the SEO or being on multiple platforms or doing networking. And there are different stages that a buyer goes through. So this is known as the buyer's journey. Buyers go from being having no awareness to having awareness of the problem, through to awareness of the solution, and then awareness that you're the person that can help them solve the problem. So there's these stages that people go through. It's very rare that someone will see a post on social media and sign up with you straight away. It's very rare that someone goes from the attract, build, trust to convert on social media, unless you're a world-class copywriter. So content is brilliant for keeping you top of mind. It's good for inspiring. It's good for attracting. It's good for nurturing. So the build trust phase is really nurturing. We've got attraction, then we've got nurturing. So content is good for attraction and it's good for building trust, but it's not so good for conversion. And this is why a lot of people will struggle to actually get clients from their social media. So if you think of marketing like a pipeline, you've got these stages that people go through before they actually sign up and pay money to you. A piece of content is usually not enough to convert people into paying clients. And a lot of coaches get this wrong. They try to fast track the sales process and they end up putting people off because they're selling too soon. Have you seen this happening where people jump into your DMs and they try to sell to you and it's way too fast? So trust needs to be built first, and trust takes time. Someone is not going to turn into a paid client from a social media post, more than likely, because trust hasn't been built up in their emotional trust bank account. It's almost like trying to make a withdrawal before you've put enough into that account to actually withdraw from. So content is good for attention and trust, but research shows that you need about 7 hours worth of time with someone before you trust them enough to make a significant buying decision. So you might have bought something from a Facebook ad. Maybe you've bought a product, for example, because you know what that product is, you need it, there's a clear need, there's a clear desire you have for it, you know what it is, and it's not like a $2,000 or $3,000 investment. You might just simply see something on social media and buy it. But coaching's different. We need time with people in order to invest with them, in order to know that they're trustworthy. So if 7 hours is what's required for people to make a significant purchase decision, which for most of us is our coaching program, and you're creating a social media post that, let's say, takes 1 minute for someone to read, you have to do a lot of those posts in order to build up those 7 hours. Can you imagine the time it takes, right? And this is why the 3x is actually quite conservative, 3x faster to do an event, because imagine how many 1 minute posts you have to create. It's actually 60 posts to get 1 hour of attention. You times that by 7, it's 420 posts. Now, if you're posting every single day, that's taking you over a year to build up, according to this research that's been done. 420 posts. I don't know about you, but I don't want to be creating 420 posts to get a client. You could do hundreds of 30-second reels to get clients, or you can get them in one event. You can literally get them in one event. They consume some of your emails, they watch some of your videos, they read some of your posts, or consuming some of your content online, and then in the actual event itself is where they convert to clients. How many of you have found that people actually transfer money into your bank account because they saw one of your social media posts? How often has that happened to you? Like, really think about this. How often has someone booked into a strategy session with you because they read one of your blogs? It doesn't happen very often. Let's say it happens conservatively once a month. Let's say once a month, someone reads a post and books a call with you and signs up and becomes a client. If you did that for, okay, I'm gonna be even more conservative. Let's say you do 2 clients a month from that, and then you get 8 clients in 4 months. All right. 8 clients in 4 months. You could get 8 clients in one event, just one event, or you could take 4 months. So it's actually 4 times it's 4 times faster by doing an event. So I'm saying 3 times faster, but it's actually way more than that. A lot of you aren't even getting 2 clients a month through your social media. You're getting maybe 1 client a month, which means it would take you 10 months. So getting clients through content alone, it requires a lot of time. It's very tedious. It's not an effective way to get your audience to a place of decision because there's not enough time and trust built through content alone. And nothing converts leads into clients as well as events. If you want to get that level of conviction and conversion with your content, you really either have to be a world-class copywriter or run an event, and then the trust is rapidly built. Spending time with you in a private room away from the noise of social media, it means people are focused only on the event, and there are thousands of people doing the same thing as you who are sharing on social media, and not everyone is willing to run an event. So if you want to show people why you're different, you need time with them. A lot of people aren't doing this, or at least aren't doing this well. So it will make you stand out. And, you know, people that I've never met before, a few weeks later, like they see the promotion for my event, a few weeks later, they're a client. So this is literally like from first coming across me to seeing to actually signing as a client. For some people, it's literally just like a couple of days. You know, they see the promotion, they come to the event, and they're a client. So rapidly speeds it up. So content still works. I teach content. I'm a big advocate of content, but it works better when it's in a system of the ABCs: attract, build trust, and convert. It still works having people come into your email list, like for example, through a lead magnet. It can get you clients, but it's not as fast. So if you're not running events, you really do need to rely on some of those things that can be quite exhausting and quite unreliable, whereas one event just does the job for you. If you don't have an online event, number 2 is you don't build enough credibility and trust. You know, people choose you over other alternatives because they have trust in you because of the time they've spent with you. So if you don't have that time with people, not enough people know how good you are. You become the best kept secret. For those of you here, you know, put a Y for yes in the comments if you have value to share with people. You know you're good at what you do, and you have wisdom and knowledge and experience and skills that are valuable, that are helpful for people's lives. Just pop a Y for yes if that's you. But not enough people are seeing it yet. So if you don't have an event, only really your one-on-one clients get to experience that. And if people don't know who you are, it's like you're sitting on a gold mine that not enough people can access. When I first started running events, I was freaked out. I thought, oh my goodness, like who am I to think that I can stand up in front of a group of people? That was in person back then. My first events were run in gyms because I was a personal trainer at the time, and I'd stand before people and I'd feel really nervous, really anxious. I'd be shaking. I'd often be bright red, and it was a nerve-wracking experience in person. And over time, the nerves got less and less and less, the fears dropped, and now pretty much 90% of what I do is online, and I just get to sit at home and not have to go anywhere. And, I can spend a day speaking about what I love, hanging out in an awesome community of women, chatting away, just having fun. It's something that I love more than anything. And all these people are suddenly in my world and I'm working with them. It's just the coolest thing. And you really position yourself as an expert. So I get invited to speak on podcasts regularly. I get invited to speak at summits on other people's Facebook groups. I just was featured in a magazine. Like, a lot of this happens because of the positioning that I've created from running events. When you are the presenter, you naturally, automatically go up in positioning in someone's mind. It doesn't mean you're better than anyone. It doesn't mean that, you know, suddenly you're the expert and the authority on everything in your field. It just means you're willing. And so instantly the credibility shifts in people's minds. They see you differently. And I've seen this happen to my clients. I've seen the confidence that comes when they've run an event. There's a massive shift. Like, I see it in the way they show up. They're more credible. They show up more as an expert. They position themselves as this go-to person in people's minds because they're willing, and they get invited to a lot more events as well, to speak at events because they have actually run their own event. People want more connection now as well. You know, there was a study done by Livestream, and it shows that 79% of people actually believe that interactive content with interaction from the audience is way more effective. So presenting is so much more popular now because people are drawn to watch something in real time rather than a polished piece of footage. So audiences spend about 3 times as long watching live stream videos as opposed to pre-recorded videos. And live interactions are more authentic and more relatable. It's not as scripted. And people who are willing to show up on camera and share their expertise, they build their businesses faster. It takes courage. It takes organization. It does take effort, but the hard road gets easy and the easy road gets hard. So yes, it does take time to build an asset, to put it together, to create a presentation that's valuable to your audience. Of course, that takes time and effort, but then at the end of it, your positioning changes, which sets you up for years of success. It elevates you in the minds of your community. If you love talking about what you love, events are for you. You know, sales requires a lot of listening. Coaching requires a lot of listening. Events are about talking. If you're the kind of person who loves educating, they're perfect for you. The third problem, if you don't have online events, is you don't have a reliable system to sign clients. Like, I know that I sign clients every time I run an event. I just know because I've got a system and I just follow the system. I've got checklists. I've got the whole, you know, the whole formula that I just follow. I just open up the checklist. I open up the system and I just follow the system. I've been doing it for 7 years and it's scheduled in the year. I know exactly how many events I'm running in the year. I know that every single time I run an event that I make at least 5 figures every time. So anywhere up to, at the moment, currently it's typically around 20 to 30,000 in one event. So one event, 20 to 30,000. And it did take time to build up to just relying on those numbers. But if you don't have a reliable system, you don't have that certainty, you don't have that predictability. You kind of have to chase clients rather than attracting them. An event is attracting. If you don't want to be that kind of pushy salesperson, then yeah, because there's all sorts of people recommending these strategies of sending outreach, right? If you don't have clients, then send 100 messages a day to people on Facebook, you know, just randomly find them. And it's just volume, volume, volume. I don't know about you, but I did not get into business to spend my time hours a day copying and pasting messages to people, generic messages to people. I don't want to do that. And I don't mind if I miss out on some money because I'm not sitting there doing that. I'm creating an asset that draws the right people in so I don't have to do all this pushy cold outreach. Number 4, you leave money on the table. You could be just one event away from earning 5 figures. You know, what could you do with an extra 10 or 20 grand? You can literally think, relief, money's coming in. You can have certainty around knowing that clients are coming. You have a system of consistency. You have an asset that sets you up for ongoing, consistent success. It's a game changer. If you're willing to run online events, even if you don't currently know how, you are putting yourself in a position to leverage your time, be seen as an expert, and predictably enroll multiple clients at once. You create instant credibility. You have a system you can rely on. You can make reliable money, and you can start signing clients on an ongoing basis. And you might be thinking, you know, am I actually the type of person that can do this, that can actually get a return on my investment? You know, I kind of think about the alternatives. Yes, you need to learn a skill set. You need to learn how to market your events. You need to learn what is required to actually get these events converting. But in my opinion, you're really missing out if you're not doing this. If you want to share your message in a bigger way, if you've got things on your heart, if you've got value to offer people, it's a case of organizing it. And you'll never run out of things to say, I promise. If you're speaking about what you love, some people say, I don't really know what to share. You know, I've got a whole system to help with that. And I'm sharing exactly how to do it in my upcoming workshop. And it's a free workshop. It's called How to Grow Your Coaching Business with Online Events. And I'm basically launching it right now. So I've run this event for the last 7 years. I only run it once a year. And it's for you if you want everything that I've shared in this video, if you want to know how to do it, even if you've never presented before, even if you don't know where to start. This is the first time I've announced this one. So if you want to be in one of the first people to secure your free ticket, I actually have a gift for you, and an extra gift for being a fast action taker and for being here in this video. So pop the word workshop in the comments if you are interested, and I'll send the details to you. So I'm sharing how to create an engaging presentation. So how to actually craft the presentation in a way that is engaging, that establishes your credibility, that overcomes objections, whether it's a 1 hour Zoom event or a masterclass or a retreat or a workshop, whatever it is that you want to do. I'm sharing how to market your event so the right people come. So I'm sharing my secrets around getting the right people to register and show up so that you can have a group of qualified people in your room, even if you don't have a big following right now. And how to deliver a world-class online event that really wows your audience, that provides a lot of value, that creates massive connection with people, and elegantly extends an invite to the right people. It takes basically the best of what I've done over the last, it's now over 450 events over the last 10 plus years, and it lays it out in a simple formula. When I think about, you know, the last 10 years running events, I realized that there were so many things that I didn't know. I didn't realize that there were layers and layers to making an event work. And when I started learning it, it blew my mind. Layers of influence, layers of breaking down people's limiting beliefs, layers of helping your ideal client actually get a result so that your events are meaningful, so that they're valuable, so that they're actionable. And if you want a proven system for this, then I think you're absolutely going to love this workshop. You might be thinking, I'd love to run an event, but it feels a bit overwhelming. I don't know where to start. That's why I give you actionable steps and break it down with this clear framework. So if you would like to know more, just pop the word workshop into the comments and I will share with you all the details. I hope you have an amazing day ahead. Keep showing up and shining and sharing your message because the world needs your words. Big love. Bye for now.